What is really happening between the Nigerian government and the Dangote refinery? According to Nigerians, what is the beef between these two? Is the Nigerian government trying to frustrate the Dangote refinery, or the Dangote refinery is trying to crash the Nigerian government economy? You see, Nigeria is a country that has suffered lots of challenges with petrol availability, petrol production, petrol pricing, sales, and consumption. According to the Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority, Nigeria as a country consumes around 4.5 to 50 million liters of petrol every day. And the sad truth is that not even up to half or even a quarter of this is being produced in Nigeria as a whole nation. And this is a country that is said to be producing around 1.61 million barrels of crude oil on a daily basis as at July 2024. And it's not as though we do not even have refineries in Nigeria. We do have refineries, but sadly, these refineries are not in good working condition, or should I even say they are not even in a working condition to produce enough petrol for the consumption of Nigerians. Currently in Nigeria, petrol prices are so high that people can't even afford to pay transportation fares to their destinations, and most people who even have cars can't even afford to ride their own cars. And this is because in the public sector or in the public transportation sector, these drivers pass down this hiked fuel price to the customers to pay for it, and this has made life very hard and difficult for people to move around in Nigeria. I mean, why wouldn't it be so expensive when most, if not all of these daily consumed petrol products are being imported into the country? I mean, if you look at the value of naira to dollar to pounds and other currencies in the world, you can expect that petrol prices should be high, because when they buy these products internationally, they do not buy it in the Nigerian currency, they buy it in the US dollars. And you can imagine the exchange rates between the Nigerian currency and the US dollars currently. At the moment, Nigeria has the Dangote refinery opened and operating in Nigeria, which is supposed to stop this fuel importation and reduce prices for Nigerians. But why is there still fuel scarcity, hiked petrol prices? Is it that we do not have enough petrol to serve Nigeria? So Aliko Dangote said that his refinery currently has over 500 million liters of petrol or gas in his refinery, and that Nigerians or the retailers in Nigeria should come forward to purchase petrol from their refinery. But the question is, who is stopping them? Who is preventing them from going to the Dangote refinery to get petrol to serve the people of Nigeria? And why is it that the NNPC and top petrol marketers are still importing petrol into the country when we have the Dangote refinery in Nigeria? And Dangote himself is also alleging that his refinery is not being supplied with enough crude oil to produce enough petrol for the country's consumption. And this is a country that is said to be producing over 1.61 million barrels of crude oil on a daily basis. Why is the Aliko Dangote refinery not getting enough crude oil to service the nation? If we can remember, sometime 5 months ago, Aliko Dangote said that most of the people who are benefiting from petrol importation into Nigeria are preventing the Nigerian government from constructing working refineries in Nigeria. And Aliko Dangote is saying that for the past 35 years, which is true, in Nigeria, no new refinery has been built in a nation that is one of the top crude oil producing nations around the world in Africa. As for me, I think Dangote refinery has come to develop Nigeria and Africa in general. I believe that the Dangote refinery can salvage the already crumbling Nigerian economy and make it better. The truth is, we Africans, we Nigerians are the ones to develop our nation. We are not supposed to wait for foreigners or foreign investors. It's good for them to come in, but we have to get the ball rolling. They need to see that, oh, this nation is conducive for investment, is conducive for business, before they can come in to invest and help us build our nation. Sitting down and waiting for someone to come from somewhere to help us build our nation is never going to happen. We have to start first. And I think the Nigerian government should give the Dangote refinery all the support it needs to strive to produce enough petrol or gas to service the nation. If it were a foreigner who came into the nation to build this kind of refinery in Nigeria, I believe that the Nigerian government and the people in general would have given it or them their full support. So I'm also asking that the Nigerian government and the Nigerians themselves give the Dangote refinery all the support it needs, so that more and more refineries can be built by the government. The government can learn from Dangote. There are many things they can learn from the Dangote refinery and develop other non-working government-owned refineries across Nigeria. So that is it from me. Let me know what your thoughts are. What do you think about this? What is your opinion about this? Please leave your comments in the comment section below and let's share ideas together. My name is Deb and this is Discover with Deb. Thank you so much for watching. Until I see you next time, do take good care of yourself and have the best day ever. Thank you and bye.